That it?
That it? Yeah.
Okay, I think so. Let's close her up, button her up.
Hi friends, today we're embarking on a very exciting journey. Today we're going to Cornwall, but first we need some tea.
So we've got 5 people around this tiny table. We still have another 2 orders of tea coming and a banger and mash.
Excellent service, delicious scones and delicious tea, but I would like to make a formal apology to every person in England for how we devoured it. It was barbaric.
We're all alive.
Hi friends, welcome to Lou. I hope you enjoy this vlog because we almost died in the making of this vlog. We have almost sideswiped a wall. We stalled on a hill. We got no maps that are working.
It's a beautiful town, but they make you earn it, huh?
Yeah.
It says the speed limit 60, but there's no way.
How?
Oh, we're doing Cornwall. We went down a street and then we had to back out because there were already 3 cars coming our opposite direction. We had to do that like twice. The problem is that there is no lane. I mean, there's one lane and the wall is right here and there's a bus right here. So you take your pick. You either get the wall or the bus. I'm taking the wall every time.
A wall every time. These two were panicking. I was just laughing. My fear response is to laugh. Anyway, welcome to our first stop in Cornwall. My dad and Jeff are calling Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Since we have that slice through the tire, we need to get that repaired before we continue our trip. I applaud Cornish people for being able to drive their cars in this kind of terrain. Bravo to you. You guys you guys win when it comes to driving. You guys did warn me in the comments that the streets were really narrow. I underestimated you guys. You guys weren't exaggerating.
Down, and it seems so very clear that I'm just wasting my years.
Oh, a Cornish Tedward.
Feel the same, going through the motions without you, babe. Going through the motions without you, babe. Going through the motions without you, babe. Without you, babe.
This is probably the stupidest question, and I could just Google it right now, but at the time of me recording this, I don't have any cell service. But what is the marine mammal situation in England? Hashtag dumb American. Rock over there. It's like the rock from The Little Mermaid. Baby seagull. Oh, it's so hideous. But also weirdly cute. Please excuse the natural disaster that is my hair right now. So it took us about 40 minutes to walk to the beach and explore through the town and walk back to the car. So Jeff and my dad did not join us because they've been on the phone with the rent-a-car and the roadside service trying to get our tire situation sorted. Basically, everything is closed and no one can get to us. So we have to drive to our hotel. Hopefully our tire doesn't get any worse. So we're in a bit of a pickle, but we will figure it out.
Hi, Curtis. Oh, that's a girl. Hi, Gina.
Hi, friends. We made it to our accommodation. No problems. The tire is okay. It'll make it until tomorrow. So the tire will be tomorrow's problem. We are staying at such a cool and unique place. It's called Wheel Tour. I'll leave a link to it in the description box in case you guys are interested in staying here. It's like glamping. So we have these little hobbit hole cabins. So here is the parking situation. There's sheep everywhere just walking around. This is very, very cool. So we are staying down here. Look at this view. So, toilet situation, it's shared community. And then we have this family, single family cabin, I think. So, here is our view. How cool is this going to be to wake up to? Let's do a tour. So we have a sofa bed. This will be Austin's. This is where my parents are going to sleep. Jeff and I will have the bunks. Window. Little table. Tea. Little heater for the room. They've got Wi-Fi. Very cool. Did you guys see this welcome mat?
What it says?
It's two cats. Look how cute this is. We have a fire pit. If you bring food, you can barbecue. Let's check out the toilet situation. So we got sink. Two toilets. Sink. Oh my god, I want to eat there in the morning. And then look over all that. Oh my gosh, that'd be so amazing. This is what Instagram dreams are made of. Look at this. How incredible. All right, showers. No one's in here, so I will give you guys a real quick tour. So we've got basic locker room, gym style showers. Look at that.
Big.
Jeff with a burger. Look at that. Oh my god.
He's a member of Clean Your Plate.
Disgusting, huh?
He was raised like that.
Just nasty. The worst thing you've ever eaten, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Hi. We need to use the restroom. Carry on. It's 7:30. We were packing all our stuff up to have breakfast at 8. At 8, Jeff is also going to call the rental car company so we can get the tire situation sorted. Hopefully that isn't a big deal and it's something that we can get solved really quickly so that way it doesn't damper on our day, because we only have today to go and see as much as we can. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty short trip in Cornwall, and I know we're definitely going to have to come back because we're not going to be able to see everything that we want to see, because the whole tire thing yesterday really soaked up a lot of our day. But still keeping it positive, still having a good time. Our accommodations were beautiful. They were amazing. I loved it. The showers were nice and hot. The restrooms were clean. Dinner last night was so good. Dessert was so good. Oh, that sticky toffee pudding. Oh my God. But yeah, I can't recommend this place enough. You guys have to come here. They also have a hotel, so if you're not down for glamping, you can just stay at the hotel.
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your
Excuse us, ma'am. We gotta go over here. Excuse us, don't mind us. We got some more little friends. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, I'm going over here. These guys over here have been crying. They're Tedward in sheep form. Farewell. So friends, update on the tire situation. So we arrived at this quick fit and there must have been some sort of miscommunication between Enterprise and this tire place, because when we showed up, yes, they had the tire, but then they didn't have a person available to change the tire out till 2 p.m. It's not even 11 a.m. yet. So we were calling Enterprise again and trying to figure out, hey, is there another tire place that we can go to? Can we just swap out the car? And for some reason, they wouldn't let us just swap out the car, which seems to be, like, to me, in my opinion, like the easiest way to deal with this. So yeah, we were sitting here in this parking lot trying to think, okay, what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna keep calling around different places to try and find a place that had a tire and would be able to take us in immediately? And so while Jeff was calling around different places, one of the shop guys came out and said, hey, I can squeeze you guys in real quick. Let's do it. So yay, we're getting our tire fixed. Hopefully it doesn't take very long and we'll be back on the road.
2 hours later.
We've actually decided to extend our trip another day to make up for basically yesterday and the first half of today. Ted will be okay. He's got enough food to last him, honestly, a week. He's got a full fountain. He's stayed home for like 4 days at a time alone. He'll be okay. Where are we? I forget. Charlestown. And welcome. Just want to clarify that yeah, before we've only been going out for like a day, only leaving Ted a day. We don't like to take long periods of time away from Ted just because we're worried pet parents. You know, we miss him. but he is perfectly fine being okay for days on end. He spends 90% of his days sleeping, and you know, we only have a limited time with this car, so we need to use it as long as we can use it, because we don't know when the next time we're going to be able to rent a car. Oh, it's so windy. It's so windy, but I love it. Look at these goons over here. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts so far?
About this location or Cornwall in general?
Both.
I really like it.
Yeah? Like the vibe.
Well, I brought my tricorn hat, but I didn't want it to get wet because it's only a prop.
Sir. What are your current thoughts on Cornwall?
Windy.
Okay. Ma'am. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings right now, ma'am?
This wind is brutal. I can't stand it. It's too cold for me.
She's a woman of the Pacific Islands. Sir, kind sir, what are your thoughts right now on Cornwall?
Cornwall is awesome.
Yes.
Loving it. Loving the tour of Great Britain.
My hair is going to be so tangled. I want to do this next time we're here.
I see some sheeps and a pig. Bottom right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a place called the Jungle to the bottom right.
Oh yes, we have to go there. And this is what happens after 3 days of watching Full Dark.
My dearest Demelza, I will be home soon.
Hello. I was thinking the same thing.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Into the jungle we go. I really feel like we're in a different world. Let's go to Fern Gully. Fern Gully used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, growing up in the 90s. I watched it as an adult. It doesn't hold up. Yes.
Oh my god, Dad.
That was fun. Woo! This is one of the coolest gardens I've ever been to. Look at this massive leaf. Oh, ew. What the? Say it was poisonous. Okay. No, it's just. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just a little prickly. Scared me. Let's see. Yeah.
Always coming each way.
More sheep. You got compliments on your Poldark hat?
That's right.
Yeah? It was a hit?
Yeah. Would you believe that there's currently some slight precipitation?
Only slight.
Best Western. $130 a night.
Alright. It's not the worst.
You want to play guess that staying on the carpet?
Oh, and then there's bunk beds over here.
We
Nice.
got a pool view. Oh, cool. Austin, you get your choice. You can either have top bunk, bottom bed, or bathroom.
Oh. Wait, let's look at the bathroom. Let's see it. Hold on, where are the lights?
Definitely has a very.
I mean, it smells like a Best Western now.
So happens when you book it 3 hours before.
Where the heck?
Right here.
Oh my gosh. It's this thing. I'm so dumb. Shower's nice. It's clean.
It'll work. It'll work.
It'll work. This is more expensive than our cabin experience.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Sigh. We're venturing out for food. It's like, what is it, 4:45 or 5:45? I don't. 5:15. We're hungry. Look at this. This is very cool.
It's got a little. Check out the pillow.
Nice.
I guess it's this way.
Hi friends, it's a beautiful morning and we're on our way to the west side of Cornwall today. He stole one of our pastries! So the key to coming out here is you gotta come in the morning. There's hardly anyone here. Living her best life. That was so terrifying.
That was pretty bad.